Hey guys, it's Holly. So today I've been doing a lot of storage organizing. I've been redoing my cabinet, which I filmed the process of, and sort of while I was going through everything and about to put everything back, I thought I would sort of walk you guys through my sealed set collection. This is something that I personally never thought I would have. I've always dreamt about having a backlog. I'd heard so many people talk about it. And you know, I always thought backlogs were for people who just, you know, like didn't have time to build anything or bought like a ton of stuff on clearance or just got sent a ton of stuff. I never thought I was going to be the person to have a backlog, but I feel like I've just sort of kept going. And admittedly, a lot of it I have bought, some of it is for investment to sort of keep sealed, some of it I have plans for, also some of which is covered by like the land support that we were able to request. I can see a bug. And in terms of like Lego YouTube and just like content creator backlogs, I feel like mine is like quite small, but for me this seems ridiculously large at the same time in terms of just how much like sets I have. It's ridiculous. So first up, one of the smallest sets I have sealed is the Mandalorian Brickheadz, the Mandalorian and the Child. I bought this and I just plan on building it quite soon actually. I just want to build it sort of casually, and that's the problem with I feel like a lot of these sealed sets is that this doesn't even count for like my opened eBay purchases or anything like that. I feel like with a lot of this stuff I buy it and then I want to build it on stream, so I get like really nervous to actually just sit down and build it, but this is one I definitely just want to build on my own. Next up is a kind of rare set, and that is the Monster Book of Monsters. So these actually went on sale in Australia and they were relatively like easy to get for a really long time, and then it was also a promo in January when I bought sort of the Harry Potter Lego art. So I've actually got two of these sealed, one of which I'm just going to continue to keep sealed, and then another one I plan on giving away in my upcoming charity live stream that I've got planned on, so I'll sort of release more of the details for that later on, but one of you guys might actually be able to own this. Next up is Luke's Land Speeder. This is a set that I really wanted, and then just on Black Friday last year it just appeared out of nowhere and Target suddenly had tons of these, which was amazing. And considering it's a 20th anniversary set, I'm really glad I did pick this up. This one I'm just keeping sealed and I'm just gonna sit on for a few years. I've got one that's all built, which I actually just put away into storage. I really like this set, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm not gonna do anything with it. Another one I'm just gonna keep sealed is last year's Charles Dickens promo. So I was actually able to get this super early. They released it like really early in Australian like certified Lego stores, etc. So I was able to get one. I opened it up, and then Black Friday again rolled around and this was also a promo, and I was ordering a bunch of stuff around that time, so I ended up getting another one, but I didn't need to, so I thought I'd just keep it sealed. Next up is a set that I'm pretty sure is retired in Australia and probably will never come back, just purely judging by like how dodgy the Australian like Lego store is with restocking things, and that is the 501st Legion Cone Troopers. And originally I bought 3 so that I could have 3 open and all that, but I felt like I didn't need more than just the 2 I have. So I've got one and I've kept it sealed, and I'm going to continue to keep it sealed because this set was incredibly hard to get a hold of in Australia. So this is like a really sort of super rare item for like Australians. Otherwise it's literally, you can go into the US and it's like readily available on shelves. It's wild. Australia's Lego situation is just, it's bad. Next up is a bunch of Harry Potter Series 2 CMFs, because I bought an entire box, which I regret that decision. Part of me likes it because it's cool to have like a full box, and it made for a good thumbnail back in the day. It also meant that I could just get a full series straight up and get any of the duplicates I wanted, but now I just look at this and I'm like, why did I spend all my money on this? But I can safely say I'm not buying a full set of 16 again. I'm tempted to get a full box of Marvel, but I feel like I'd also regret that, so I'm just not going to, okay? So those are all of the smallest ones. These next ones are still relatively small, but like not at the same time. And the first one is last year's 2020 Harry Potter Advent Calendar. I bought one of these from Kmart and then I found them in Costco as well, and I decided to get another one because the original one I was tempted to buy a second one of, and kind of regret buying this. I'm just gonna keep it sealed again because you've got like the Patil twins and Cho, but I feel like nothing in this one is particularly exclusive, and honestly out of the 3 it's the weakest one in my opinion. And then to go alongside that, I've got my advent calendars for this year, one of which is Harry Potter of course, and then the other one is Marvel. I didn't get Star Wars just because I didn't feel like it was interesting. Like I really wanted Grogu and the Mandalorian, but the rest of the builds didn't appeal to me, nor did the rest of the figures, so I thought I was better off spending my money on Marvel and Harry Potter, which which has just been a general overarching theme for me apparently this year. But I'm saving these ones for December this year, and I'll probably open them each day and sort of like post the clips on like my Instagram stories or TikTok or somewhere. I'm actually really excited to actually open these in December and actually at Christmas time. They're also just so cute. I feel like these are some of the best calendars we've gotten in years. Now on to the super exciting stuff. So this is all of like the largest sets, including some old retired sets. Now I'm not typically a person that will specifically go for and buy sealed sets when I'm buying new stuff. I personally don't care unless your stickers are like in really bad condition or you get a really good deal, which is what happened with all of these, or in one of these sets cases, it's the only one available. Which that one was this next set, and honestly, I don't mind because of how special this one is to me, and that is the Toy Story 3 Pizza Planet truck. So this one actually arrived on the day that I was doing my 1 year sort of back on YouTube stream, which just made this even more special, and the fact that I was able to get it sealed was insane. There wasn't one that was like used when I went looking for this, and I found it for a really good price as well. And sort of considering how much this set means to me, I really don't care that I paid the extra to buy it sealed. I'm so excited to build this, but I'm also incredibly nervous because of the fact that it is old, which means it's worth a lot more, and it makes me like stressed and like really like enrages my anxiety. Next up, again, this is a fairly recent one, and that is the Marvel Infinity Gauntlet. Now when this released, I thought it looked really cool, but I honestly didn't care that much. I saw it in store and it looked amazing, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. And then sort of the more I looked at it, the more it started to grow on me, and I was like, I need this in my life. I just do. And it's such a big part as well of like Marvel. Like we literally spent 10 years of storytelling on this. So I really wanted to get it, and I found it on sale on Amazon for 25% off, and I knew I had to get it. So I'm saving this one to do a joint build stream with my friend Pen Plays. If you haven't checked him out, I'll leave him linked in the description below. I'm really excited for this, and I want to get a light kit too to like light this one up because I feel like it would just look incredible, and considering you've got all of the Infinity Stones, looks sick. Really excited for that. Another recent purchase is actually the Avengers Endgame Hulk Helicopter Rescue. This, for some reason, is still in stock on Australian Shop at Home. I really like the figures in this set, especially the Chitauri build. I quite like it, even though this is not accurate to Avengers Endgame at all, and I really don't care about the helicopter. I don't need the helicopter. Usually, I'm just a buy the figures type of person, but considering this was on Shop at Home and I would get the VIP points from buying it, and all of these figures are really expensive, I didn't mind too much. I really wanted the Stark Gauntlet. I literally finished watching Avengers Endgame when I was like, you know what, let's just get it. That sort of explains my thought process. Anyway, moving on. Next up is one I really wanted for quite a while, and then I got it, and then I sort of regretted it, and that is the Disney Mickey Mouse art. Now, don't get me wrong, I really love the Lego art sets. I think they make really great art pieces, especially one like Mickey Mouse. I think it looks absolutely adorable, but I don't have any motivation to build this, honestly. I might build it with my mum and save it for Christmas time just to give us something to do on Christmas Day. Usually we'll do like a puzzle or something, so I feel like this is going to be a great activity for that. So I'm just gonna keep it sealed until then, but I got it from Kmart for $100, which was literally like 40% off what their new retail price is. I mean, when art officially launched last year, they retailed for 200 Australian dollars, and now I can find them out for 100, which is fantastic. Up next is one that I actually haven't shown, and that is the Harry Potter Great Hall. Now, we know I have this. We know this is one of my favorite sets, and that's the exact reason why I bought another one. Now, this retired this year. I found it on clearance, which admittedly the clearance deal wasn't that good. Australian clearance deals suck. I think this was like 130 or 120, and the box came slightly dented, which is a shame because I was planning on just keeping it sealed. Now my plan when buying this was to keep it sealed and sell it in the future because I just think this is such a great Harry Potter set. It is just, it's perfect. Honestly, it's one of my favorites of all time that they've ever made. But I also thought even if I don't sell it, I could open this up and actually use all of the pieces and then just sell the figures, but I think I'll just keep it sealed. I just sort of bought it because I was on clearance. Speaking of buying old sets, next up is this dented and damaged version of the Ultimate Bridge Battle, which I got a really good deal on, and I'm really, really excited to build it. I really wanted this set when it first came out, but it was far too expensive for someone who was half in a dark age, who really, really wanted sets, but just wasn't allowed to buy any and was really scared to use their like Christmas and birthday money on Lego. So I just sort of looked at it from afar and was like, oh, that's pretty. And then when the Daily Bugle came out, I was like, hey, you know that bridge battle all, you should look into that. And I continued to look into it for several months until one day I was just in the middle of a stream and I was like, I wonder how the bridge battle's doing, and I found a really good deal. And I really didn't want to buy it at the time because I was like, you know what, I don't really want to spend the money on this, but I knew a deal like this doesn't come around every day. So I bought it and I'm just gonna keep it sealed for a while. I really want to build it though before No Way Home comes out, and I'll do a review on it as well once it does, considering I feel like this is the perfect complement to the Daily Bugle, and I know myself and tons of other people were talking and wanting to get this set when that came out. So I'm really excited. Next up, we have the Lego Star Wars AT-AT. Now, I found this super discounted. This set retails for 250 Australian dollars, and I found it on a sale for 167, which was amazing. And I click and collected it, hence why it's in this plastic bag. To a lot of you on this channel, this next one should come as no surprise. Hey, look! It's the literal embodiment of my pride and joy right here, still sealed. And believe me, I'm terrified for the day I have to open it. Again, just like the Pizza Planet truck, I feel like this is going to increase my anxiety levels a lot. Not so much with the bridge battle because the box is dented, but this one is in like pristine condition and I got such a good deal on it, and this is worth like over $1,000 now sealed. It terrifies me, but I know I have to do it because I've wanted it for so long. I can't keep it in its box, and I'm nervous for when that day comes because I feel like it's going to take a lot out of me to cut the seals. I know I sound very dramatic, and I am being dramatic, but I think you'll be able to relate at the same time. Also, I just want to say thank you right now for watching these videos and being a part of my Lego collection and my journey and just enjoying my content, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to have that set in my collection, so truly, thank you so much. Oh dear, this is heavy, and the last one is Mos Eisley. I haven't done an upper body workout in a really long time. So lastly, we have Mos Eisley. I don't know why I'm holding it like this. It's actually quite comfortable. I got this from my first ever land support order, and I've been saving it. I was saving it for originally later this year, but now I'm planning on building it either with my friend or for my charity live stream. I'm leaning more towards charity live stream. Sorry, best friend, if you're watching this, but I'm really excited. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it. I feel like I'll build it and then instantly I'll have to sort of pack most of it away. But for those of you who haven't attended a live stream when my mom has called me mid-live stream, you might not know that the Cantina band is actually my phone's ringtone, and it's honestly, again, one of my favorite scenes out of the entirety of Star Wars. It literally, like, Mos Eisley, Hoth, Julon Mustafa. I feel really bad as well since I did order it from Lego and just haven't done anything. That's so heavy. So besides a tiny Lego City poly bag that I got as a promotion, that is all of my sealed sets. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I didn't think I would ever get to this point. I hope this also motivates me to do more build streams and actually open some of this stuff that I am planning on building, and then I'm gonna go and wrap this in bubble wrap and protect some of the sets that I'm planning on selling or just keeping sealed for the time being. But I hope you guys enjoyed sort of looking through my collection, and may this be a big sign to you as well to go through and sort out your Lego collections. I highly recommend it. It's incredibly therapeutic. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel down below. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.